Alright, it's time for a Shaco game. I will be playing this one against a Vi here. This Vi has Conqueror, which is pretty good for me, to be honest. Hill of Blades is more scary. I do have Ignite advantage. Shaco is pretty good early game as well, of course, so overall should be fine, but yeah, Conqueror makes it a little easier because that makes Vi a decent amount weaker early game. At 50 seconds, place the first box in your camp. Run out of base as fast as possible. Place the box defensively there, so you can potentially see them coming. They could go for those invades, right? And you definitely don't want that to happen. You just want to be able to place your boxes down and be happy with that. Place a box over here. Good. This is a box setup I like to do. You can also start raptors. Like if you do like 2 box raptors, a box here, and you can clear towards top side that way. However, I don't really like doing it that way. The reason I don't is because it locks me completely into top side. If I clear red then Krugs, I will have a better time overall with like options after that, because I do raptors and then I can have the option to move from raptor camp towards the other direction and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I am looking for there. Let's kill this a little bit faster. Box, please. Thank you. You over the wall. There we go. My box killed the rest of that. That's fine. Not the most efficient, but it'll do. Just hit this and then I can place a box at the end here and finish it off. Mid lane is not really gankable. Top lane also not really gankable. I'm gonna leave. Let the box kind of fade away, kill the camp for the most part. Also gonna put second point box here. We're not gonna go for any ganks. We're just gonna keep clearing. We don't really have any great options right now, so any clear speed we're going for is what we're gonna go for. Try to get as many backstabs off of your camp as possible as well. This will increase your clear speed because Shaco does more damage when you hit a target in the back from his passive, right? So that's definitely something you want to look for. Also, if you're gonna hit with Q, you want to try to hit them in the back as well, because that's how you crit. This is very important later on when you're fighting champions. Very important, so definitely keep it in mind. Try to always land a hit in the back. There we go, another box down. The box fears the target away, so we're going to keep hitting it from here. I have maybe some options towards bots. I'll just smite for that little bit more clear speed. Mid lane looks doable, actually. She doesn't have barrier on Ori here. So I can maybe just Q the wall as the wave crashes here. Already dead. Perfect. Very good. Obviously take a lot of damage there, but that's completely fine. Place a box and place the ward. And then I'm going to quickly do the scuttle here. Yeah, you just basically look at your options, right? Like if you have like a level 3 option after you finish a raptor camp, and you have the option to like go for the gank on the top laner, for example, you can absolutely go for that. Or mid lane transition towards bots. But if you don't, just clear. Like you just put second point box and you just send it for the clear speed. First item we'll be going for here is going to be the Ghost Blade. Let me actually switch this as well. I'm actually gonna wait the little bit of time here for this, just to have 10 extra AD. Single bit of damage matters, so we're definitely gonna make sure we buy that. And then right now we're just gonna run top as fast as possible. Don't overextend, Mundo. That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. That's a bit unfortunate. I might still be able to get the Gragas, because he's going to have to shove the next wave too. He doesn't have much of a choice. If he doesn't shove the next wave, he's kind of doomed. So we're just going to send it. Gonna loop in from the backside here. Gonna hold my Q. The reason I'm holding my Q is if he flashes away from me later, I then get the Q after him. If I lead with Q there and he done body slam flashes away from me, I don't have any options left. I just have to let him get away at that point. So I just walk in from the backside, start hitting him. And then that means he just has no way of dealing with that afterwards, if that makes sense. If I lead with Q there, which is what you see a lot of Shaco players do, I will lose the kill if the guy has flash or body slam or like he phase rushes away from me or something like that. And I do not want that. I do not want to deal with that. Okay, she did take my raptors. Very interesting. Because, yeah, I mean, obviously my raptor camp's gone, which is fine. I got the kill on top. She traded that for a raptor camp. That is not a problem for me whatsoever. go move on to this camp here. Oh, that's not good. Keep putting points in box. I wonder if Zyra has flash or not. Ah, you knew. Okay, okay, fair enough. Oh, I'm dead. I am actually... That slow from that plant was absolutely ridiculous. Okay. I disrespected that. That slow is actually OP. Holy moly, I was not ready for that. That was... I forgot that Zyra plant is absolutely insane like that. Ahri just needs to rotate towards that, because they kill Vi, here we do Dragon. Yo, why are we not hitting Dragon? Are you... Okay. Alright, place the box over here. Don't walk in line with the box, please. Thank you. You want to face the dragon away from your box so you can let the box do damage. Okay, this Rakan just kind of memed me a little bit, but it should be fine, I guess. It is a wave for this guy, but it's still very meme to not just do the dragon with me. Because if she would just do dragon, we would get it much faster. Whoa. I'm most likely not killing Zyra here. Okay, I did trade 1 for 1. My Rakan kind of abandoned me there, trying to go towards Xayah and Jhin, which was a little bit meme. But yeah, I got the dragon and I got the kill on the Zyra, so it's a 1 for 1 trade there as well. I'm okay with it. It is just a bit Rakan's fault, honestly, that he let me die there, because I don't think I had to die if he just walks with me. But you know, that's okay. I do think it was unnecessary for the Xayah to catch the wave that fast. We could have just done the dragon and maybe she would have lost like 3 minions, which I would say is fairly negligible. But yeah, overall, traded 1 for 1, got the dragon. Not too unhappy about it. It's fine. I really want to be level 6 here, to be fair. Let me actually place a box over here. If my team helps me, I'm happy here. I have some very good prio. My Rakan's showing up, so I'm definitely just going to do the Void Grubs. I can smite the first one, that's fine. I need to make sure I'm the target focus of these. You need to place your box far enough away so the Void Grubs don't aggro the box. If you place the box on top of the Void Grubs, then they're gonna aggro the box and your box is gonna die, which means you're not gonna have any damage on the Void Grubs. And that is not something you want, of course. Good. I'm just gonna clear the rest of my camps here, because everything is now up and I need to make sure I make some haste to that. Absolutely have to make sure I keep up a good CS tempo. Just get everything there, get the red buff, do the bot side camps. Vi's top here. I don't think I can react to anything necessarily. That dude's very low HP. I really want to finish the red buff first though, because otherwise I'm going to have to walk back for it. There's a control ward here, and if she doesn't recall in the safest place possible, she's dead. Okay, she's already dead. Q on top. Walk as close as possible. Very good. Close that distance. Vi was recently top, so I should be able to take a Raptors, I think. Raptors are down. Okay. Red buff is also down. There's the Vi. Spotting Vi is fine. I'm just gonna leave. I was initially looking to get some of those bot side camps. She does have Trinity Force. But this is fine. I'm just gonna do the Scuttle Crab as it spawns. I'll place a defensive box over here. And just hit the Scuttle in the back. I need to really make sure my ADC is careful that the Vi doesn't just murk. Because Vi could come in from any angle. I'm not going to really look to defend that. Still have to clear some of my camps here. It's an Ahri rotation. Good. I will likely have to run bot right now. I just got seen, unfortunately. These plants are really annoying. Just ignite the fire right away and then chase this guy. I am most likely going to be dead to the enemy mid laner. Nope. Oh, there's a trap in the bush. Are you serious? That was a trap. No, that was the minion wave that killed me. I was too worried about running up to the bush because of the mid lane situation. I probably would have been fine running up there and probably should have just risked it instead of dying to Jhin. But yeah, I didn't want to give the kill to Ori. She ended up not rotating and I probably should have just risked the fact that she wouldn't rotate. So I'm kind of trolling a little bit there. Yeah, it's maybe a very unnecessary death. The minion wave killed me, I believe, in that moment. Oh well, I messed up. I just made the wrong decision. She didn't rotate and I probably should have just assumed she wasn't going to rotate, and even if she rotates, and just risk it against the Orianna at that point. That would have been smarter. I'm just a dum-dum for that one. Oh well, it is what it is. I made a mistake. I still got a triple kill earlier there, so that's pretty good. I max box, by the way, because I'm not running Profane Hydra, and I like the clear speed a lot. Like, a lot. My damage is fine with box max, but I delete my camps, and being able to delete your camps is absolutely huge. There's a control ward there, okay. Place this over here. If Mundo shows up, it's completely free. We have Rakan, Mundo, Ahri. This should be fully free. I have a smite, but I'm not going to use it until I have to use it. I'm not a big fan of tanking this camp the entire time either. This hurt quite a bit. Okay, I placed it a little too close there. As you can see, the Void Grubs actually aggroed the box, because I placed the box a bit wrong. I'm going to save my smite for the last one, for the one that Vi contests. If she doesn't contest any of them, that's perfectly fine, but yeah, we'll make sure we get all 6. If I smite early and Vi then runs it down for one of them, she will get it, and that's not good. Gonna activate Ghostblade here to run as Ori as fast as possible. Just one hit, good. I need the Ahri to not AFK mid right now, that's very important. She's hard AFKing mid, okay. I just really need my team to listen to me right now. The Ahri rotation there could have been fast enough. To the point where we could have probably won the fight outright. Exactly, thank you, Ahri. Thank you for listening. I knew Vi was gonna do her bot side camps, basically, right? So it was a very, very free moment. She just needed to not leave and actually listen to me, and she did, so I'm very happy. Okay, solid kill. She just walked back in. I'm gonna help Ahri shove the wave here with a box and leave. She is very low on HP and mana, so I definitely need to assist her a little bit at shoving out the wave there. Hit the plant. Intention of going for Scuttle here. Place the box for defensiveness. And hold my Q. Because if the Vi does show up, I want to have my Q ready to go, basically, right? I'm just going to recall here. Out of base, I'll do these camps. But I'm going to recall now because I have a lot of money. Go Collector next. This has gotten buffed. It's a lot cheaper now, so that's very, very nice. And then we go BF Sword here. Into the Infinity Edge. I use my Ghostblade for a bit of movement speed as well, just to get out of base faster. Don't be afraid to use your Ghostblade active, just for that movement speed. Very good. We have an entire top side to clear right now. And probably bot side as well. I can go for Rift Herald, but... Alright, that did kill. Perfect. Right there, I didn't backstab off the Q, so as you see, I don't crit. It's very important that you actually try to land that backstab as much as possible. That's how you get that crit off, and that does matter a lot for your damage output. There you go, backstab and you hit the crit, right? It's very important. You can see it. It matters on champions a lot, because that's how you guarantee the crit. Level 11, probably gonna have to run mid. Assuming maybe a Vi situation. Vi is bot. Sweep here. Put the box down in case he face checks this. Ooh, spicy. I didn't have to ult at the end. Okay, my bad. I was a bit worried there because she actually got a pretty nice burst combo off, but she didn't have... let me actually put the clone over here. She didn't have the... what do you call it? That's not going to work, is it? No, barely too late. Should have just sent it at the romp instead. Alright, fine. She didn't have Hill of Blades, so I wasn't too worried about like getting absolutely one-shot. Because if she has Hill of Blades, she can actually one-shot me. But without Hill of Blades, she doesn't really have that option. If she could actually one-shot me, I'd ult slightly earlier. But yeah, I thought I could do it without ult, and I still kind of panicked ult a little bit at the end there. To be honest. So, yeah. Let's get this. Our bot lane's pretty low. Oh, there's a Vi here. That slow is disgusting. Jesus, that's annoying as hell. I'm gonna get Vi ulted in a second here or something. She doesn't have ult actually. It's fine. That slow is so disgusting. Okay, fine, fair enough. Fair enough. Vi was also there. I definitely was a little worried in that scenario. Good. Vi recalled just now, so I probably can just go for the Ori here. Wait for the walk forward. Actually gonna do this. So I have some defensiveness behind me. Just wait for the Ori to walk up. That's a good time. Didn't get the back. That's again like an example there. I did not get the backstab correctly, so I didn't crit the Orianna. Actually, I have 20 seconds on... Ooh, this is also not good. Actually, don't get hit by that. And I would just have to prioritize Dragon. Gonna use my clone to clear the wave here. Just prioritize doing Drake here. Make sure that I... Oh, Dragon, focus me. You son of a... I placed it slightly too close. Focus is closest target, and yeah, I kind of inted a little. Okay, Zyra, like... Or Zaya AFKing the wave here on bot side is not favorable. Okay. I just have to be calm there. Don't try to burst it too hard. Just wait for it to be 1200. I have no contest from the enemy jungler. There's no need to pressure for it. It's all good. I have enough money for the infinite. I do, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna recall then. I can afford my infinity edge, so I'd rather them be very careful here. I still want to look for the Rift Herald. I'm not buying boots this game. Not necessarily because I don't think buying boots is good, but because I just have money. Like, like my money lines up for my items right now, and they're just worth more. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing this. I also have a lot of movement speed in my kit. Like, I have Relentless Hunter and everything, right? So, the movement speed's not the issue. My bot lane's in a bit of a interesting situation. I did miss out on the Rift Herald, but that's fine. Alright, good. I don't know if that was gonna kill, maybe. It was, but I just get the kill anyway. I do a tremendous amount of damage now. Alright, good. We're just gonna keep clearing. At the moment, right now, like at this stage in the game, we want to always try to go for vice camps as much as possible. So anytime we can go for Vice camps, that's when we want to go for Vice camps. Just gonna hit the turret down with my Mundo here. He is chasing the Ori. I was initially worried about Vi, but this guy is just like kind of running him down. Good. Gonna place some defensive boxes so we don't get flanked as easily. And I'll protect my Mundo a little bit from behind right now. I think he saw me at the end there. See what I can do. Kind of just like maybe waiting, seeing if someone shows up here. I'm not going to play too far forward here. It's fine. They collapsed quite a bit, and I cannot get Vi ulted. I do have to be very, very careful that I do not get Vi ulted there. Solid kill, not bad. I'm going to take my recall. I can get my tier 2 boots right now, which I do want, and then we're going to get a bit of lifesteal, probably. I mean, we're looking at like two things. I can go for the Lord Dominic's, basically. I think I should go... I think I shouldn't. I think I... Oh my god, my brain. My team just hinted. Lovely. Bloodthirster is the one I want. I just want lifesteal right now. I hesitated a bit too much for that play. My team have definitely like overextended hard for that and kind of just went for it. Which maybe is not the best, but... I have 1 minute 40 on Dragon, so that's what I'm going to be playing for. It's fine. It's not like I really would have been able to join the fight anyway, even though I may have like took a long time deciding what item I wanted to buy there. It wasn't going to be a problem because I didn't want to go for the initial fight because I was like 20% HP and I wouldn't have made it out of base towards the fight anyway because my team died before that. So it's fine. I'm actually like an inter right there. I should have waited 2 seconds before I killed that red buff. So I gave my Xayah red buff as well, which is kind of stupid. So yeah, I should have done that. That was kind of silly for me. There's no reason not to give my Xayah red if she was going to respawn in 2 seconds. Oop, whoops. Gonna clear the rest of my camps here. Doing very, very good damage right now. If Mundo just goes for the split, that's fine. Okay. It's a bit too much there. The Xayah box has already scared me quite a bit. I got a good angle on her, but yeah. I'll be like on the side here. I'm not going to try to like hit the turret or anything. Just be relatively safe. Because I don't want to die before the dragon spawns right now. Place a couple of defensive boxes in the jungle we might be able to play around. Not going to try too much here because I definitely just want to make sure that I go for the dragon. I'll leave another box over here so they can play with that box if they want to, and then I'll just go do dragon. I'll do my job as a jungler here and just make sure I get this thing. You can just walk like the back and forth between dragon here, and the backstab hits will go off. You can see I like to step back and forth more for the most part so you can get most of those hits in. Do this, then do red buff. Make sure my entire team gets this red buff as well. And Vi is chasing Xayah, so we could just go for the bot play. He's dead. I was initially not planning on igniting that, but yeah, it was kind of necessary at the end. That's within Q range. No, it's not. Okay. Can probably get this guy, but... Don't get Ori ulted, yes. Are you serious right now? I'm so dead there, yeah. I needed to get my Q back in time. The fact that I didn't kill that Ori there, it was crazy. That was actually very, very, very surprising. I thought she would just die. And that caught me off guard completely, and I then played a bit wrong afterwards, because I just got, like, kind of bursted. But that was very, very silly on my end. Definitely could have played that better. Should have played that better, for sure. That's okay. Ooh. So looking a little sus here. I think Mundo just has Zyra here too. There should be no problems. He just runs Zyra down, gets Zyra. The enemy jungler is dead right now, so if they just rush Baron, it's free. Like, please don't int right now. It's just literally free Baron. Because the enemy jungler is currently dead. We just need to rush this. If the plant's here, that'd be nice. It is perfect. Just needs to be the fastest Baron. Like, just start it up, send it, type deal. Make sure Mundo tanks it, so we step back enough, so we don't take the damage cut on this. And also, yeah, I'm pretty squish, so I definitely need to respect that as well. The free Baron, perfect. Should be able to go for the blue buff here. Place the box there for a bit of vision. Okay, Orianna's bot lane. We just need to, like, shove all waves, basically. Place a box over here. If there are 4 people bot, that's completely cool. Like, we push in both mid and top, and it's free. Just gonna put pressure on the Jhin there. So my team gets to just hit turret for free, and then we're gonna transition to this turret here. Okay, Mundo has it, that's fine. I want to make sure I prioritize getting both turrets over getting an inhibitor. So I want to make sure I pressure for the turret first. Play some defensive boxes at the back line here. Oh, I did it slightly too early. I should still be fine. Okay. He tried killing me, that's fine. Right now, on my HP, I would love to do anything here, but I cannot. I have to just start auto-attacking this camp. You've got to be kidding me. I have to recall then. At my HP, there's not a whole lot I can do, honestly. Like, I can try to risk and flip that, but... yeah, I would die to anything at that point. My champion is too squishy. I was 1 HP. Like, at that point, anything kills me, and I don't want to risk that. It's not worth it. Because right now, it's very important that as a jungler, I don't die and give Dragon Soul. That's also another thing. Obviously, dying and giving a shutdown is not my favorite thing either, but I already used everything I had, essentially, and then at that level of HP, I have nothing left. If I could have healed off the camp, I maybe could have made a return with, like, Bloodthirster and stuff, but that's only if I can heal off the camp. Otherwise, yeah. Any Jhin auto-attack would just one-shot me. And he has a rapid fire cannon, so those Jhin auto-attacks are going to land from a massive distance as well. All I have to do here is secure the dragon in 16 seconds, and that should be very good. Alright, let's do it. Just get the dragon, and I'm good. Give the Rakan a jump. Make sure to get these backstabs in there. Perfect. Get the red buff now as well. Give my entire team red here, and then... I think Xayah just did that, actually, on my side, but it's fine. Don't want to give the enemy team red either. And then we just have to go for a fight. A proper one. Probably didn't have to ult there. Send my clone backwards and Q forward here. That way she thinks that might be the real one. Gonna hit the Nexus, it's fine actually. There we go. Solid, I would say. Very, very solid. Last item here would have been a Lord Dominic's or a Mortal Reminder. One of the two. Probably just Mortal Reminder, to be fair. It's just generally better. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. That was it for Shaco. If you did, make sure to like button below. Be sure to subscribe as well. And I will see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing a 20.7k damage, which is actually expected. Obviously, at the end there, I missed like some fight situations, and Mundo gets to just run forward and do a bunch of damage. Shaco is not one of those champions that will get a large amount of damage, because all of the damage I do, none of it's like poke damage, really. It's all just delete damage, right? So Mundo's damage output, for example, can be a lot of cleaver poke. It can be, you know, like trades a little bit as well with her enemy top laner, for example, right? The Ahri has more AoE damage in fights, etc. There's a lot more overall damage going on with Shaco, at least AD Shaco. If you're playing AP Shaco, you're gonna get a lot more damage to champions, because that's more like poke the entire time, you know, etc. That gets your damage to champions up a lot by those burn damage hits and everything in the boxes. But as AD Shaco, it's just you go in and you delete them. So whatever HP they have, like let's say they have like 2000 health, that's 2000 damage done. You're not going to get more because you delete them. So it's not like you go in, do like 1900 damage and then leave and do 1900 damage again. Like that doesn't really happen. So most assassins end up having relatively low damage compared to something like a Mundo, who could just run in there, tank a tremendous amount of damage and be fine. It's also like you're looking for low HP squishy targets, right? So if your team does good upfront damage, then you're looking to execute that target type of deal. So damage lower is expected. Also missed out on some fights at the end there where I just like kind of was forced to reset after like assassinating one of the enemies, and that doesn't bode well for consistent damage to champions either. So it makes sense completely, even though I have a lot of kills. True damage at 2500, objective damage at 63.5k, which is very, very good, of course. Very nice there. Healing done at 15.6, damage taken at 29.7, self-mitigated at another 22.3. Gold earned at 16.7k, which is very good. I was able to basically delete anybody on the enemy team if I got a good flank on them, which, you know, happened a decent amount, so it's not bad. Hail of Blades for 43 hits. We have Sudden Impact for about 1000 damage. Eyeball Collection for the extra AD. Relentless Hunter for the movement speed. This is very important. The movement speed here is good. The boots for the free movement speed is good. And then you want basically Cosmic Insight for your cooldowns on your Ignite and Smite. But yeah, you want to have that there. And I just like to focus a lot of movement speed with my Shaco setups. I previously ran Profane Hydra, but they changed it to where it doesn't have the execute damage thingy. And it just feels meh. You could just, what I did in this game, max your box out and you'll have a ridiculous clear speed. You lose a little bit of damage in execute situations when you cannot E with as much damage, but I like the consistency from box max first, even on AD Shaco, because of that clear speed and because like I don't really like going Profane Hydra here. So we just go Ghostblade for the movement speed. We have like all the movement speed, Relentless, Blue Smite, everything. Get a good angle, get a good position, get that Q to land critically in the backside of the enemy, and that is what you're really looking for. Collector was made a lot cheaper as well, so you can go Ghostblade Collector, early lethality, and then change into crit. So you go Collector Infinity Edge for the crit burst, and then at that point you can go like Lord Dominic's, basically, right? And then you have, I took Bloodthirster here because of the lifesteal survivability. Getting the extra shield's really nice, but you can go for like a lethality item in that slot as well. And like an Edge of Night would do nicely for a spell shield, for example, or you can go for like Serp Fang perhaps. But I, for the most part, like the 15% lifesteal from this, and then the extra shield as well. It just makes me that little bit tankier, which is what I prefer. But yeah, that is it for Shaco. That is it for the build. If you have enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye.